What's up, guys? Got another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle, and I'm kind of using a new team right here, and it's actually pretty decent. It's been working out pretty good for me, and I got the Mega Manitrick, but that's not the star of the show today. You're gonna see what the star is very soon, and we're just gonna get right into it. Shout out to my opponent Naki for having this battle, and yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. So right here, he just decides to lead off with the got the tail, and I guess he wants to just trap whatever I decide to lead off with, lead into. And right here, I decided to go for the U-turn instead of the Brave Bird here. I don't know why I did it. I thought that he would switch, pretty much predicting the Brave Bird, because I could have one shot with the Bandit Brave Bird definitely. So I thought he would switch. And now I decide to go into Breloom, knowing that he is Scarf and locked to the Thunderbolt, and now I know I can, get off a freeze 4, put something to sleep. And he actually decides to use his Fortress as sleep fodder here, which is fine by me. And now here I kind of make a dumb play. I decided to set up early in the match, which is never a good idea, guys. Never a good idea. And I go for the Swords Dance. I'm at +2. And now if she decides to stay here, I guess not that bad of a bad idea, but she, decides to switch out, or he or she, Naki. Now I've decided to go for another Swords Dance here. And I'm thinking that I'm about to just sweep the team, pretty much. And I just underestimated the bulk of Clefable pretty much, because these Bullet Seeds do nothing. Now if I would have got 5, then I would have swept the rest of her team. Or his team. We're just gonna call him. And just takes me out with a Moonblast, but that's not too bad. I definitely didn't want to lose my Breloom this early in the battle, but I can definitely work with the Pokemon I have left. And right here I decided to go into my Manitrick because I want to go ahead and Mega Evolve it as soon as possible so I get the speed for later on in the match. And I believe I'm just gonna Volt Switch out, knowing that she's probably gonna want to switch. And this was a pretty obvious play, which is why I didn't want to predict her to switch in her own Manitrick, having the Lightning Rod, because it was like really obvious. But she does end up making the better play, goes into the Manitrick and gets the Lightning Rod boost. And she actually decides to Mega Evolve here. And I think I go for another Volt Switch predicting her Mega Evolution. I think I do. That was actually a pretty cool move on my part. Yeah, I actually end up going for the Volt Switch predicting Mega Evolution. I guess it wasn't that big of a prediction to be honest, but hey, it works out. And I believe I decided to go out into my Rotom, yes. Pretty much because this is the best thing I have to take a move from this thing, and seeing as she decides to go for the flamethrower, it wasn't that bad of a switch at all. If I was her, I definitely would have went for the thunder type move, but I digress. And she ends up getting the burn here. And now she decided to send in her Blissey, which I'm pretty sure, yeah, I definitely predicted this, because Blissey can take any hit from Rotom. And I decided to go right out into my Mamoswines because I know I can get up some free Stealth Rocks, especially with her Fortress Sleep. And I can later predict the Fortress switch in if I want to and get something in. And like I said, just goes out into the Fortress because she can either spin the rocks away or get up her own rocks on my Mamoswine. And I believe I just decided to go out into my Talonflame here. I might have went out into Crawdaunt. No, I went out to, okay, I want to go out to Manitrick so I can Volt Switch and break this Sturdy, yes. Break the Sturdy, and then hopefully go out into Talonflame and take out the Fortress before she has time to get up Stealth Rocks or Rapid Spin my own rocks away. And here she decides to switch into her Blissey once again. And like I said, Blissey, always a good special wall. I'm just gonna Volt Switch right out, and do I go into my Crawdaunt now? I think I do, yes. This is where I decided to go out into my Crawdaunt. because it's very threatening to all the Pokemon on her team. No Pokemon that she has really wants to switch into anything of my Crawdaunt. And right here she's just forced to, leave in her Blissey to die pretty much. Or maybe she thought that it wouldn't have died to that knockoff. But Dark type is really good this generation, to be honest. Especially with still not resisting it. Dark type is getting one of the biggest buffs this gen. And she decides to send in her Sleep Fortress, and right here I take the opportunity to go for the Sword Stance to get up at +2. And now I can potentially do some work to her team. And as you can see, even with the leftover recovery, she still does not quite have her sturdy. So I can potentially knock it out with a Crab Hammer. And I think I decided to actually go for the Crab Hammer here, just in case she wants to like switch in anything else like that. See, I thought that she would switch into Manatrix at some point, especially early before I got a sweep going, because it does have the Intimidate, which is one good thing about Mega Manatrix. I'm starting to really like that one. And here just decides to send in Clefable, and like I said, Crawdaunt is just a monster. That +2 life orb, stab, adaptability, Crab Hammer, it's just too much. And now she wants to send in the Fortress here, and I'm just gonna go for the Crab Hammer, take that out, I believe, and I get a critical hit. I'm not sure if that matters. Depends what kind of Fortress you're running. And hopefully you guys don't hear that thunder, because it's starting to storm as soon as I start my narration for some reason. Anyway, now right here she decides to send in the Manatrix and get the Intimidate. She definitely should have did that way early in the battle. I'm actually just gonna leave my Crawdaunt in and try to get some damage off with the Aqua Jet, and it actually ends up killing because I got a crit. Without the crit it wouldn't have killed. It would did like 40%, I believe I did the count. But I definitely had Pokemon left that could beat the Manatrix and the Diggersby. And right here she's just gonna decide to forfeit. Actually it's a he. Well, it could be a she. Anyway, it doesn't matter, and I hope you guys enjoyed the narration and check out these videos.